Welcome everyone to this video. We are Limitless Thinkers, a second year students, the Department of EEE from Tyagaraja College of Engineering. Myself Anusha and my teammates are Hamsaleka, Kogila, Nitishri are involved in this project. We took a project of automatic street lighting using piezoelectricity to overcome the energy crisis of society as motivated by Dr. N. Kamaraj, Professor of TCE. My friend will demonstrate a prototype with working model in this video. Let's watch.
In this video, we are going to explain our project Automatic Street Light using piezoelectricity. Now let's go to the video.
The components identified in our project are Arduino UNO and its cable, breadboard, light-dependent resistor, infrared sensor, piezoelectric transducer, 2 light-emitting diode, a 3.7 volt rechargeable battery, BC547 transistor, IN 4007 diode, 2 10 kilo ohm, 1 330 ohm and 1 kilo ohm resistors are used, and the jumper wires we used are male to male and male to female. Automatic street lighting using piezoelectricity. The project comes under the UN SDG Trust Area number 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. The aim of our project is to make the LED glow during the night time, that is, when there is no light. Also, the LED glows only when it detects the motion of the vehicles and pedestrians. The motion is detected by the IR sensor. The light intensity is measured by the LDR sensor. The transistor acts as a switch for the LED. The diode acts as a switch only in the forward biased condition, and it also acts as a rectifier. When there is no motion and during the daytime the LED won't glow. The power required to glow the LED comes from the piezoelectric plates. When the piezoelectric plates are vibrated, a mechanical energy is created, which is stored in the 3.7 volt rechargeable battery. The battery is used to power up the LED. Start our connection with the LDR. In Arduino, the 5 volt power supply is given as the positive side of the breadboard, and in Arduino the ground pin is connected to the breadboard and it is identified as the negative side of the breadboard. A 10 kilo ohm resistor is fixed. Its one end is connected with the 5 volt power supply and the other end is connected with the light dependent resistor. The common connection of the 10 kilo ohm and the light dependent resistor is given as the analog input of the Arduino board. Then let's start our connection with the infrared sensor. In IR sensor there are 3 pins: Vout, ground and VCC. The VCC is connected with the 5 volt power supply, that is the positive side of the breadboard. The ground is connected with the negative side of the breadboard. The Vout is connected with the digital input pin, that is the 5th pin. The output is taken from the 13th digital pin and it is connected in series with the 1 kilo ohm, 10 kilo ohm and the BC547 transistor. The emitter is then grounded. The collector is connected with the negative side of the LED and the positive side of the LED is connected with the 330 ohm resistor. A piezoelectric transducer is fixed. Its positive side is connected with the positive side of the diode. The negative side of the transducer is connected with the negative side of the rechargeable battery. The common connection of the 330 ohm resistor and the diode is connected with the positive side of the battery. At last, the negative side of the piezo and the battery and the other side of the 10 kilo ohm resistor is commonly connected to the ground. The analog input A0 of LDR, digital pin 5 of IR are taken as the inputs from the Arduino UNO board. Output is taken from the digital 13th pin of Arduino and connected to the LED. The 8-bit ADC value is 255 and the threshold we assigned is 100. When the threshold value is 100, it indicates the darkness, hence the LED glows. In order to identify whether it is the day or night time, LDR is used and also identifies the light intensity. Two conditions. During the daytime, light fall over the LED will be more, so the ADC value will be near to the 255, and at evening hours, light falling over the LED will be less, so the ADC value will start to drop from the 255. When it reaches the threshold value of 100, it is set as the condition that the street light needs some light to be turned on. Here we use the infrared sensor to detect the movement in the street lights. Here we used two conditions. At evening and night hours, to save the power, we have used IR to detect the movement of the vehicles and pedestrians. So this makes the light to be turned on by sensing the input from the IR sensor pin and pin number 13 of the Arduino controller.
Now let's see the working. This is the Arduino code. During daytime it's bright. The brightness is sensed by the LDR sensor. If it is bright, the LED should not glow, which can be seen in the serial monitor. When a vehicle passes by, the IR sensor detects the vehicle and the street light is blown. In the serial monitor, we can see that LED is on and it is dark and motion is detected. IR sensor detects the motion. Now a vehicle is passing, so LED is on. When the vehicle passes, IR sensor detects the vehicle and LED is blown. When the vehicle goes away, the LED is off and the motion is not detected, so LED is off.
We hope that our project will meet the energy demand due to LED's peculiar power consumption and cost effective nature, and also an eco-friendly implementation of the system with better LED comprised lamps operated smartly using LDR, IR and piezoelectric material will increase the efficiency of energy. Let's join our hands to conserve energy. Small conservation through automation will preserve future generation. So think, act and save electricity for future. Thank you for watching this video and for your patience.